What's up everyone, Matt here and welcome back to the channel. It is finally time to install the Maxton Designs front splitter V2 on the 2021 Tesla Model 3. If you see my other videos, you know this thing was back ordered, then I had it painted, and it didn't match, so I had it repainted, and I finally just picked it up. Today we're gonna put it on. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video where I also install the side skirts from Maxton Design. Let's jump straight to it. First things first, let's get this car up on some ramps. I'm gonna clean the bottom extremely well. You can use some water, alcohol, or some waterless car wash spray. Just make sure you get all the dirt and grime off. Now, if you have two people, this will be a lot easier, but it was just myself, so I ended up using a jack stand to hold and support the front splitter. This allowed me to get a general idea of how it's gonna look. This is also gonna make it a lot easier when it is time to put it on. I always like to test fit before permanently installing. Next, you're gonna need some 3M double-sided tape as well as some adhesive promoter. Make sure you get the adhesive promoter, it's extremely important. I'll put the links in the description below. With the adhesive promoter, go ahead and put it everywhere that you're gonna put the double-sided tape on. This ensures that it's gonna stick to the plastic correctly. You could just run one long strip, but I'm gonna cut mine into pieces and put it everywhere the adhesive promoter is. This is how it looks once it's all on there. Next, I like to use a little flathead screwdriver to peel up the backing of the double-sided tape. Makes it a lot quicker. And now it's time to put it on. I'm gonna set it on top of the jack stand so I know where the double-sided tape is going to attach to the bumper. Then I'm gonna use the adhesive promoter again and get everywhere the double-sided tape is going to adhere to. Here's a closer look at using the 3M promoter. Now it's time to put it on the car. I recommend lining up one side, and once you have one side aligned, go ahead and push up in the center, and then you can go all the way around from side to side and stick all the tape to the bumper. You can see here, I really focused on getting this side perfectly aligned, and then you just apply pressure and try to hold it for around 30 seconds, all the way around. Here you can see a little bit of the plastic from the bumper. You just gotta push up, and once you put the screws in, you won't see any of it. So now that it's held up using the double-sided tape, we're gonna move on to adding the screws. They did supply screws with nuts, but I didn't use them. I bought some self-tapping screws that were 1 inch long. Starting with one side, just go all the way around, add them to the front, the back, the sides. I probably used about 20-25 screws total, just to make sure it was super secure. I think putting the screws here is crucial, definitely gives it some more support in the front. Now you could always take the bottom cover off if you didn't want to use self-tapping screws, and you could use the nuts and bolts they provided to secure it. Alright, this next step goes out to Siaman G, I think that's how you pronounce it. He hit me up on YouTube and told me that his front splitter fell off after about 5 days because of downforce from air getting stuck in the pockets. Now you don't have to do this, but it's just a precautionary step to hopefully help some of that airflow. So what I did was used a Sharpie and gave myself a general idea of where I was going to cut on each pocket. You're going to do this all the way down the line on every single one. Then break out the handy cutter wheel and go to town. Make sure you don't cut too far in because you don't want to go through both pieces of the splitter and into your bumper. Again, this is just to help air escape through the pocket and you can't see it from the top. One thing to watch out for is I couldn't back my car off the ramps because now it's much lower with the splitter. Now you could always get ramp extensions or use pieces of wood to make it less of an incline. I used some pavers here, got it down a little bit, and then I used the jack and took everything out. I'm sure there are easier ways to do this, but this is what I had laying around the house. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video is helpful and it gives you an idea of what the Maxton Designs front splitter looks like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hit me with a like or a sub for the algorithm, and stay tuned for more videos coming out soon.